have AEW Unrivaled Series 16. Let's unbox them.
Seth freaking Rollins, and this is BrettO Live on YouTube.
What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and today we have AEW Unrivaled Series 16. We got the entire set. We're going to be reviewing and unboxing each and every one of these figures in this video in some good, quick fashion, letting you know if these figures are good, letting you know which ones are lame. We picked them all up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, using discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10%. That is my discount code. If you guys want to support, feel free to use discount code LIVE. Obviously, the ones that I'm most excited for are the Hardy Boys. I love Hardy Boy action figures, especially Jeff's. Look at Jeff. He's got face paint going on. We got freaking Austin and Colton Gunn, the Gun Club. We literally have Billy Gunn's kids right here. These look cool. You have freaking Julia Hart, and then you have an all fully blacked out Orange Cassidy with a brand new title belt and a cloth backpack, which is so freaking cool. This is AEW Unrivaled 16. We're going to review them, unbox them all right now, so let's go. I do feel like it's time for a change when it comes to packaging for the AEW figures. Yes, this packaging has had its run. It's absolutely amazing. I remember when they first revealed it. Just absolutely beautiful packaging. But I definitely feel like it's time for a change. We're on AEW Unrivaled Series 16. So I really feel like that's the calling for some new packaging. And look at this. On the back of the packaging, Konosuke Takeshita is the 1 of 5,000. So feel free to test your luck. Try to find him in the wild. And then a 1 of 3,000, I believe, is Orange Cassidy. Let me know if I'm wrong on that in the comment section down below. But I believe it's Orange Cassidy. It's either Orange Cassidy or Julia Hart. But I think it's Orange Cassidy. But here's a look at the back of the packaging, letting us know where each attire is from. There's Julia Hart, Orange Cassidy, Jeff Hardy, which has like literally the coolest signature of all time. There is Mr. Matt Hardy, and then we have Colton Gunn, and then Austin Gunn on the end. Without further ado, let's unbox this entire series right now in 3, 2, 1. And boom, we got them all out of the box. AEW Unrivaled Series 16. We are going to take a closer look. Don't worry, but for now, here's the entire set. Looking pretty good. I do have my gripes with each figure, but I do have a lot of positives about these figures as well. They're pretty freaking awesome. They are AEW figures. We are going to take a look at them. Starting with the Orange Cassidy action figure, here's the figure itself. Pretty raw, nothing on the figure because I took all the accessories off of it. Here are all of the accessories, coming with some very unique things here, including the All-Atlantic Championship. He was, I believe, the first All-Atlantic champion in AEW. This belt looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the front of it with all the different flags. The title plates look so nice, and it straps up really easily. I wasn't having any issues with these stubs on the back, because sometimes these don't want to strap into the rubber on the AEW figures, but no, snapped right in. This belt looks gorgeous, fits around the waist, and fits in the backpack of Orange Cassidy. Look at that, dude. It goes right in. Because when Orange Cassidy was the champ, he carried the title belt in his backpack. And this backpack is cloth, so it allows us to put that title belt in the backpack. How cool is that? It does say AEW on the front. It's got some nice brown trim on the bottom, and it has some straps. You could literally get this around the arms of Orange Cassidy. It's a backpack on him. Obviously, the backpack does look a little big on the figure, but it's big so that it can hold the title belt. And you gotta remember, it is a toy. Either do the 2 straps, you could do the 1 strap look with the title belt hanging out of the top of the backpack, whatever you want to do. This is a really cool accessory that you could use for anybody. It would be tough using it for WWE figures though, because you do have the AEW logo right there, but it's really cool. You even have a little handle there at the top, so if you want to like hang it on a little pin in like a backstage area, you can do that. Very freaking cool stuff there. We also are seeing an entrance jacket, and normally with the Orange Cassidy entrance jackets, they like to put the t-shirt in the front here. They didn't. There is no t-shirt this time. It's just it's like an all like denim black entrance jacket here with some nice pockets, nice buttons on the front. Fits the figure really well. You don't have to remove the interchangeable hands to put this on. We also are seeing a pair of glasses and the Orange Cassidy interchangeable hand. Would you believe me if I told you they use this Orange Cassidy thumbs up hand for Adam Cole? How insane is that? Adam Cole's thumb is like that. Orange Cassidy puts his like this. Bro, what the heck? Anyways, the glasses fit really well on this Orange Cassidy figure. Speaking of the figure itself, this figure looks absolutely fantastic, man. Look at this head scan first of all here for Orange Cassidy. Looks just like the man. I love the facial features here. And obviously AEW butchers head scans a lot. I'm not gonna lie, they do. They butcher head scans a lot. But this looks just like Orange Cassidy. Fade going around the head. Everything looks pretty good. Articulation's pretty solid. As far as the torso here, you can see a minor skin tone change from this upper torso, from this lower torso, if you really look closely. It is kind of coming up on camera if you guys see what I'm saying. No wrist tape, no elbow pads, but there is has some pretty nice articulation here on these arms. You do have the pins in the arms. They move really well. I do like that a lot. As far as the pants, he's not rocking the classic denim jeans. He is rocking jeans, but they're black jeans. You got the little string here up top. He isn't rocking the classic denim jeans that he normally wears. He's got black pants going on, and you can see the little drawstrings at the top. Those are molded on. They're painted. They look really nice. The articulation's pretty solid here on these knees. I like that a lot. You get the full range of motion here with these legs, and then to top it off at the bottom, you got the classic Orange Cassidy shoes that they always use for the figures. They're multicolored too. You got like the off-white, you got a little gray in there, and there's some minor skin tone at the top, at the bottom of the cuffed sweatpants there. Really cool stuff with this Orange Cassidy. I want to deck him out with some accessories, show you guys what you can do with this figure. Let's do it right now. AEW Jazzwares always has done Orange Cassidy pretty good with his action figures. As you can see, I do have some of his past figures here. Here was his first AEW action figure with the hand in the pocket, because they did the multi-material, so you have the rubber up top, so you're able to slide the hands in the pockets. And then same thing with this one. They only really changed on this one the best friends shirt, as you can see under there. Other than that, it's pretty much the same figure as the first one. But this new one definitely stands out with this all black look, definitely taking on a darker look, obviously. I put on all the accessories, including the backpack and the interchangeable hand. Jumping next into the Jeff Hardy action figure, here's the figure looking good. The Jeff Hardy interchangeable head looking pretty freaking sick with this face paint design. Just me, or are the eyes a little misprinted off to the left a little bit? But as other than that, I mean, dude, the face paint looks sick. I love how we're seeing a little hair there between the face paint and the actual full head of hair. The discs in his ears are fully hollow, so you're able to see fully through those. So how crazy is that? And he's got the fully black hair going around. This interchangeable head is sick. Wait till you see the one that's on the figure, the open mouth, because I like that open mouth one more. Interchangeable hands, we are seeing two with some tattoo detail on his right hand. Then you can see some of his armbands coming out of the main armband there, which is super freaking fresh. And I like how it's outlined in white too. Really clean interchangeable hands. And here's the Jeff Hardy action figure. This is our second Jeff Hardy AEW action figure we have ever seen. Obviously, we've seen a handful of Mattel Jeff Hardys, but dude, this thing looks sick. Here's a look at that interchangeable head that I was talking about. This is the one that I do prefer over the interchangeable. I do like the open mouth. I like the open mouth a lot on this Jeff Hardy. That might not be the same case for the Matt Hardy. We'll get to the Matt Hardy here in a few, but the face paint's basically the same. It's just a different facial expression. As far as the torso, it is all black. It's just a big black compression shirt. No logos or anything like that on the upper torso or arms. It's just all black. And then you can see the interchangeable hands here, which I haven't mentioned yet, but we do have the gun hands, the classic Jeff Hardy gun hands, which looks so fresh. We saw him with the first Jeff Hardy. We're seeing him again here with this Jeff Hardy. He is rocking a full white belt that goes all the way around to the back, where you see this little black towel that's hanging out of his back pocket. On the Mattel Jeff Hardys, you were able to remove this. On the AEW Jeff Hardy, you are not able to remove it. It doesn't bother me because it is very flexible, so it doesn't get in the way of articulation at all, which I think is pretty fresh. As far as the legs, if you guys do have the first Jeff Hardy figure, this is the same pant mold. Really gives me a Jax vibe because they're very big and very bulky. They still have really nice articulation, but they're just very, very big and very bulky. Moving down to the boots, the top of the boots are white and then the rest is black, and you are still getting a decent amount of articulation here, even with the pants being in the way. You do have the swivel there. Overall, pretty solid freaking action figure with some great articulation. If you're wondering, there's some pretty solid articulation. We do have the AEW Unmatched Series 9 Jeff Hardy figure staying next to the brand new Unrivaled Series 16. You guys can see how these are very, very different figures. This one's more of like a Jeff Hardy just coming out to save somebody attire, and this one's like more of like an actual wrestling attire. I do prefer the Unmatched Series 9 because, I mean, dude, look at that detail. Look at that tattoo detail. I prefer Unmatched Series 9 Jeff Hardy over the Unrivaled Series 16 Jeff Hardy, but both figures are very different. And then we do have a original Mattel Jeff Hardy right here, which you can just tell. The main difference here between them is the size. See how big that the AEW figures are compared to this Mattel one? It's dwarfing this Mattel Jeff Hardy, which I find really crazy. Into Matt Hardy's accessories, he is also coming with two interchangeable heads, just like Jeff Hardy. He does have the open mouth head, which I do not like as much as the Jeff. This one definitely resembles Matt Hardy, but it's just not, I don't know. Something's off about it. Maybe it's too big. Maybe it's just too wide of a face, but I just don't like it. The hair looks fine, but the facial expression is just not doing it for me. And then interchangeable hands, we just have open interchangeable hands with black wrist tape. As far as the figure, though, here is the Matt Hardy action figure with the other interchangeable head, and this one does it for me. This one absolutely does it. That looks like Matt Hardy in my opinion. The other one just, I don't know. The other one's goofy, bro. It definitely resembles Hardy, but I'm just not a fan of the facial expression for that specific head. but this one, I definitely see Matt Hardy even from the side. It looks like Matt Hardy a lot. I like the hair. And when I first saw this figure in the packaging, I didn't even notice these little star logos all over his t-shirt here, but if you look closer, you can see these unique little logos going around his t-shirt, going all the way around to the back. They're like light blue. They look pretty cool. Same parts basically used on this Matt Hardy that were used with the Jeff. So you have the hands, you have the arms, the torso, everything's the same, including the pants, just no white belt this time. We have a fully black belt going around the back, and then you have the bulky pants that I kind of already mentioned, but this time we just have the black boots. This Matt Hardy looks really good, but obviously I will never put this interchangeable head on there. I don't like that head, but I do like this head a lot. I feel like it resembles Matt Hardy. Unrivaled Series 4 versus Unrivaled Series 16, Matt Hardy. Who wins? My opinion, it still goes to the Unrivaled Series 4, man. I love this Matt Hardy figure when it first came out. Oh my gosh, it was like literally a peak, broken, delete Matt Hardy. Literally a perfect figure. But dude, obviously they're different figures. This is a broken Matt Hardy. This is a Hardy Boys Matt Hardy. And then over here we do have a Mattel Matt Hardy, which once again just looks so small next to these AEW figures. Oh my goodness. Jumping next into Miss Julia Hart. This figure I was not excited for, but man, it really delivered. I can't wait to put it next to my House of Black figures. We're going to be doing that soon. Here are her accessories. She's coming with some really good ones, including a really nice cloth good that I'm surprised they did not do rubber. This thing's great. It's this nice mesh material, similar to what Jeff Hardy wears, like this really see-through material, but it gives me horror movie vibes. I like the big sleeves to it. You don't have to remove the interchangeable hands to slide it on the Julia Hart. It looks super nice on the figure, bro. I like that cloth good a lot. And then she also is coming with some headgear here. We do have like a cowboy hat style of like big hat, which fits on the figure pretty well. And then this mask, I feel like they could have did better. Kind of a weird look. I don't know. It looks like wide. Like what they should have done. Like forget this big strap that goes around the entire mask. Have like two little sticks right here so you could slide it behind the hair. It would have looked so much better if we could just like slide it there. It would have looked better. It just looks super wide when we have it like that. I mean, it fits well, but like it should have slid behind the hair, similar to glasses on Mattel figures. And then we do just have fisted interchangeable hands over here that we've seen plenty of times. Here's the Julia Hart action figure. This head scan's great. I think this resembles Julia Hart a ton. She doesn't come with an interchangeable head, so this is all we're getting. And I think it looks great. I like the blonde hair in the front and a lot of it in the back. I forgot to put the hat on there. I want to show you guys what she looks like with the hat. Once again, we will be putting all the accessories on it soon. This hat fits pretty well. It does want to slide up a little bit, as you can see. It doesn't really want to fully stay down unless you really jam it down. But yeah, it is a nice hat. It fits pretty well. Julia Hart, right? So she's got the heart here at the top of her attire with some nice like red outline. These little stripes going down to her pants. These arm gauntlets look nice. On the back of them, yeah, it does say something. It says Black Heart in red. And if you look at the like the nails, look, they painted her nails red and black. How cool is that? I love that. Articulation on this figure is amazing. If you guys are wondering, really good stuff with articulation here. She does have nylons going down to her knee pads, which the knee pads are built into the figure, so you're just able to get the articulation right through them, which I think is pretty cool. And then we do have the kick pads here at the bottom of the shoes. Really clean stuff. I like that a lot. They look real. They look realistic. I want to get all the accessories on this, and I want to put her with the rest of the House of Black, because we have them all. We do. We have them all. Let's do it. I've been waiting to do this for a while. We have fully complete House of Black. I had a lot of options to use for the Malachi, but I chose the Supreme. So we got the Supreme Malachi Black in there with Buddy Matthews and Brody King on the end, and the new Julia Hart. These look so cool, dude. Having it fully completed with all of their entrance gear too. Jazzwares did not skimp out when they came to making these House of Black figures. Jeez. Jumping next into the Gun Club, we're gonna start off with Austin Gunn. Oh god, man, we'll get to the figure here in a sec. But as far as the accessories, we are seeing the AEW Tag Team Championship, which we've seen plenty of times. A lot of the times with Young Buck figures. But yeah, the Gun Club were AEW Tag Team Champions for a short time, so they are coming with the titles there. And then he does have some cool headgear. I love this headband. I think this headband is sick. When you put it on the figure, like, some of it goes to the front. Like, normally when you put headbands on figures, most of the tail end goes to the back, but it goes to the front, and I just love that. We do have a pair of glasses that I would never wear. Purple lenses with black little rims, and they're circular. I don't know. I'd never rock these, but hey, Austin Gunn definitely looks better with these. And then interchangeable hands, we do have a gun hand, which looks pretty cool when you have it on the figure, and then we do have a fisted hand, which I'll never use. Here is the Austin Gunn action figure. There's no denying it that this head scan's trash, okay? It's absolutely trash. It definitely does not resemble Austin Gunn. If you put this head scan on a suited body and asked me, hey Brett, who is this? Who is this? I wouldn't be able to tell tell you that it's Austin Gunn. I really wouldn't be able to. So scratch that. Head scan's bad. We all get it. Let's take a look at the rest of the figure, okay? This is where it gets good. Tattoo detail looks freaking lit. We have it on the abdomen, the arms, inside of the arms, white wrist tape, and look, there's even a little tattoo right here that you're able to read. It says Burning Daylight, which is dope. White wrist tape. The pants are goated. Look at these pants. You got Gunn on the front. Really unique, like turquoise green design with cool little Shawn Michaels-esque patches going around the front there, even on the back. Just reminds me of like Shawn Michaels 90 style of figures with this little leopard print patches, looking really clean. And then topping it off the bottom, you have these really nice Cody Rhodes style of boots. Like, I believe this is actually Cody Rhodes' mold of boots when Cody Rhodes got AEW figures. Cursive on the side, it says Gunn. It says Gunn over here again, little black pinstripe. Obviously, we all get it. The head scan's horrible, but everything other than the head scan is amazing. Just by having the glasses and headband on there, it resembles Austin Gunn a little more. You gotta admit that. So I'm glad that these headband and glasses come with this. I'll probably never take them off because, my God, it looks horrible without them. And you got to remember, you do get the AEW Championship. So there's things to compensate for the bad head scan, absolutely. We're going to wait to do some comparisons till we review Colton Gunn as well. Here's the Colton Gunn figure. We will talk about the head scan in a second. But as far as accessories, he's coming with the same stuff as Austin Gunn, the tag team title, and then we also do have the same interchangeable hands. I wish he came with some sort of headgear as well, like a headband or like some glasses as well, to cover up this so head scan. Colton Gunn is a very unique looking dude. He definitely looks like his dad. His head scan is giving like baby vibes. It looks like a baby. It is better than the Austin Gunn head scan, okay? It resembles Colton Gunn a little more, but it just, I don't know, it's not good. It's not good, man. It looks like a baby. I do like the earrings in the ears. The hair is cool. This is how Colton Gunn normally rocks his hair, so that's pretty cool. But dude, once again, cover up the head scan. Look at how amazing this figure looks, dude. You got the armband here, which Austin Gunn did not have. This looks great. You got the tattoo detail, more over here, looking amazing, even on the abdomen of the figure. Pants are pretty much the same as Austin Gunn, just different places with these patches. Says Gunn on the front. Amazing decals, amazing pattern going around this figure. The boots are a little different because we're seeing laces on the front this time. With Austin, we didn't see the laces, so there's some minor differences with each figure, which I like. But yeah, the Colton Gunn head scan's better than the Austin Gunn. I think we could agree on that. For a little comparison here, we have the ultra pale Billy Gunn ringside exclusive there with the acclaimed attire, standing next to his children, his sons, Austin and Colton Gunn. I'm not a fan of this Billy Gunn. It looks so pale, man. So we're going to get it out of there. We're going to leave it with these two. And when you do have them side by side, these figures look pretty cool. Once again, minus the head scans, this attire and the accessories, everything's great, man. What do you guys think of AEW Unrivaled Series 16? I think this series is pretty solid overall. You be the judge. Which figures are you guys going to pick up? Which figures are you guys going to pass on? Let me know in the comment section down below. They all are available currently at Ringside Collectibles or WrestlingFigures.com. Feel free to use discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10% on all of them. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. BrettO Live is signing freaking out.